Average family going through life with our boys, working, going to church, part of life group. Just we figured we were doing everything that we needed to do. And, just talking over things, figured we were good parents, raising our kids, doing everything, you'd hate to say checking the boxes, but just kind of making sure everything was going. And then 2 years ago, came home from school to find that our youngest son had taken his life at the age of 16 with no warning, no reason why. And we still don't know why 2 years later. Oh my goodness, I never thought this could happen to us. Well, that means that bad things can happen. What if something happens to Rod? What if something happens to my other son? And just started living in that fear every day and anxiety, almost stalking them, find my iPhone, where are they, what are they doing? And just living with that fear is, if something happens to them, I'm all by myself. I can't do anything because I'm all by myself. And it took a couple months and a lot of work and a lot of prayer and a lot of good friends, but that's when God finally got a hold of me and said, you know what? They're not all you have. You've got me. I was there before this happened. I was there during this entire thing. And I'll be there no matter what happens in the future.
You drive along the road of life and you're going along and everything's going great. And next thing you know, you find yourself in this cul-de-sac spinning. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, why? Woulda, shoulda, coulda, why? And you have these thoughts swirl. And next thing you know, you're spinning in circles. And this cul-de-sac spinning would just take over. And you'd say, hey, Jesus, tell Satan to shut up. And he would go still. And then it was like, okay, I don't fight these battles. God, you fight these battles. Mm-hmm. The first day trying to go back to church, and you sit there and you're like, we can see the building from our house, and I don't want to go there. What are people going to say? Everybody's going to look at us. There was so much anxiety about walking back in, and how do we reconnect? And the first time we went back to church, after the first praise song, then
how did we not come here before?
Yeah, why did we have any fear?
Yeah.
Why were we worried at all? This is what we needed. But it was amazing how the enemy lies, and anxiety lies to you.
The day-to-day, what we found were our key things to getting through anxiety and fear of making it through a day were prayer. And sometimes that prayer was arguing with God, yelling at God, talking to God, but just being there with God. Praise songs, just having something to overcome the noise. And people, being surrounded by people.
Yeah.
So now it's always like prayer, praise, and people
that
will lift you up and encourage you and not get stuck on those circles with you of I wonder why. And it's okay to do that for a few minutes, and then you just gotta say, you know what? We're never gonna know. And then you just keep on going.